So, Unc, I feel like, man, it's a lot of, I don't know, man, what it is about LeBron James and these dudes that came into the league in 96, 97, 99, 98. Steven Jackson got a lot of passive aggressiveness
But
towards LeBron
yeah,
James.
but that's personal. It's something that happened between him and LeBron. He was all for LeBron 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You understand? And then people going man, it's just innate. It's innate in everybody. Everybody gonna want to make their era the best. They're gonna do what they want to do, but it takes a real non-biased individual to look at it for what it is, man. Right? So, and then you can't go with hype. LeBron got a lot of haters, man, and I hate to see a lot of black women don't like him.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Yeah.
Say, damn.
That's being in the house with their man.
Yeah,
And he
something
talking
like
that
that
he
shit, man.
talking that
Damn.
Kobe Bryant was this,
He
Michael
ain't
Jordan
get-
was that,
man,
he ain't
let me tell
Kobe.
you.
And I told, go ahead.
Any motherfucker who blogging right now, if you critiquing LeBron James' game in the last 3 to 4 years, you's a hater. Why you a hater? How you gonna critique a motherfucker who played 20 years in the league? You still critiquing his game as if he's
As if he 21, 20, yeah, like in his prime, 28, 29. He 38 years old.
Ain't realistic, man.
So this is my
You
issue.
gotta stop this shit, bro.
This is my issue, and I'm sorry for cutting you off. They was criticizing LeBron this, and you can tell LeBron is waning. You can tell he's tailing off, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. They like, oh, Mike and Kobe would never. I said Kobe shot 35% from the field at 37 years old his last year, right?
38 is last
38 is last
They
year.
average 17.
17 a game.
This motherfucker in his 20th year averaging 30.
And
If I'm not mistaken, Kobe Bryant didn't make the playoffs after 2013.
he didn't.
2012 or something like that.
2013. Right? But it's just this whole thing
Motherfuckers
that
forgot about the Wizards and Jordan. Hey, that don't even count for them, do it?
they say it don't count.
What the fuck? But you judging a motherfucker in his 20th year?
That's crazy to me.
Y'all boys got a problem. Stop the shit, man. I mean, that's why I say you got these biases. They don't like them. I don't know why. Motherfuckers. But they got the right not to like them. LeBron do a lot of shit I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we attracted to a certain style.
Man, that brother know how to play the game of basketball.
Yeah, but we aggressive. We want to see the motherfucker give me the ball, motherfucker, and kill it. I heard a motherfucker critique that boy the other day. Instead of him going for the layup to tie the game, they said he ain't got no nuts. He's supposed to raise up from 3 on their ass and hit that motherfucker and walk off. I say, you motherfucker you want to find something to hate this nigga about. They say he supposed to, Kobe would have raised up from 3.
And missed that mug. And missed. Shooting over 3
Hey,
dudes.
man, I heard a motherfucker say that on this.
Terrible shot.
I say, boy, you niggas crazy.
Like, listen, I'm not trying to denigrate Kobe Bryant, but people act like as if like he made every single shot.
Hey, man. I ain't cutting y'all.
Go ahead, you good.
Everybody human around this motherfucker. I watched Kobe Bryant Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics shoot once or twice in the fourth quarter. Y'all be quiet. Shut your mouth.
You talking about when he went
They lost against the Celtics the first time in the finals, 2008, Game 7, fourth quarter.
He shot twice.
Twice.
You right.
Be quiet.
Now, when they won the chip in Game 7, and I said Kobe was 6 of 24 for that entire game. They said we had 15 rebounds though. I said y'all will never give LeBron James that statistic.
Never give that nigga that out.
You will never give him the out of having 15 rebounds. He's so much bigger than everybody. LeBron was 6'8", Kobe 6'6", okay, whatever. He's so much bigger. Now, I said this too. Now they'll say Ray Allen them save LeBron. I said, but
Fisher or saved them niggas.
listen, and that's what I'm saying. When they won against the Celtics, if it wasn't for Meta World Peace, aka Ron Artest hitting them 2 threes, they would have lost the game.
But before that, I watched Derek Fisher got 2 buzzer beaters. Robert Ory hit about 5 crucial shots. He fucked Sacramento life up. What would have happened then?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a team game. We got to stop that singularity shit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And then everybody always talking about LeBron. That make motherfuckers. I'm tired of this.
They say they tired of talking about him all the time.
That just shows that like this motherfucker. That's the only topic they got. What they gonna do with this nigga retire, man?
Yeah. But Uncle, don't that speak to somebody's greatness if they talking about you?
It does, but that make people dislike you too at the same time. It's like let me tell you something. You ever heard the weakest song in America play over in your local radio station? They play the shit 2-3 times.
Yeah, and you tired of hearing
know
it?
every motherfucking verse of the song you swear you didn't like.
Hold on. But did they get tired of Michael Jordan though?
Nope. But now you see, that's a misnomer. Man, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I'm from this city.
We from Chicago.
Man, I was Bulls fan to the heart. All I heard other motherfuckers say, that nigga cried too much. He get all the calls. We can't stand Mike. Where all these motherfuckers loving Mike come from?
Because LeBron James is looked at as the antithesis of Mike.
I used to argue with niggas over Mike. Everybody love him. They a cry, baby. He keep getting all the goddamn calls. You can't touch him. And the Bulls ain't shit. Like Ali. When the man got the shakes, everybody loved him.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What was the love when he was fighting? What was the love?
Yeah. But
This is a dangerous world, man.
Yeah, I think, man, and you see people say, well, Mike never crowned himself king. He never talked about how good he was like LeBron does as a reason for hate.
I don't think the kid even crowned himself king. And did he say he never?
They called him King James as the nickname. He embraced it.
But did you see the latest book that came out by the same guy who did Michael Jordan's biography, did LeBron?
No, I didn't see that.
See, what people don't know, he had a good tell. I never knew this. That Michael Jordan was playing. Michael Jordan used to run these camps in Chicago, where he have all the NBA players when he was semi-retired first year before he went back to the Wizards. And they used to play games. They used to run them games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow he was at the Nike camp, and Jordan them seen LeBron play as a 16-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Maverick was talking to the guy, had met the guy from Sports Illustrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy from Sports Illustrated was talking to him about it. It was never supposed to be a piece about LeBron. Well, this is this is what happened. Somehow Maverick heard that Jordan was having runs in Chicago, and somebody invited a 16-year-old kid, come down there, might be there. So he got down to the gym. They say, this is the man telling by for people who don't know what makes him, it's going to be something in the story to y'all, the people that know. LeBron came down to the gym. He played against some pro players, held his own. Ron Artest tells that same story too.
I think, yeah.
Right. So after the gym closed, you know, Maverick and LeBron stayed behind while the pros left, they young kids, and they was cleaning the gym. Wiping off all the equipment, the balls, and sitting around talking, you know. And that hour they stayed behind cleaning the gym on the way out, guess who pulled up in the red Ferrari?
Michael Jordan.
And they walked past Mike at that point, and they talked to Mike. And Mike said, yeah, I know you, kid. And they met. You didn't know him and Mike were. Mike would always call. Mike knew his mom. Mike had a relationship with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they had talked all the way through his high school years. So people think that they don't know each other and they're not close. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when the Sports Illustrated guy found out he knew Mike, that's when he got the story. So wouldn't have been no 16-year-old King James on the front of Sports Illustrated if he wouldn't have stayed behind for the hour.
Okay.
Mike was the one who signed off on the Sports Illustrated form. They actually have each other's number and talked when he was a youth.
I did see that dude say that he had his number.
So
yes.
They
You
talk.
sitting down with
They
talking
know
with
each other.
not Dan Patrick. What's the other one guy name, man?
The guy on Fox.
Rich Eisen. Was it Rich Eisen?
No,
No.
he comes on after Skip now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on this show. So,
Colin Cowherd, maybe.
So
Yeah.
you see that interaction with young LeBron and Mike in the hallway shaking hands?
Yeah.
Mike asked him, if you read the list, how your mama doing?
Right.
They know each other. So I don't think that Mike disliked LeBron like everybody say. I think Mike is just a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime, you got old fighters, when they don't want to hear nobody better than them or coming up, creeping up on their ass, it's the competitive nature in it. And this is apples and oranges, man. It's just apples and oranges. That's all.
So when LeBron James' career is all said and done, what do you think it would be remembered?
Hey, man, I watched the kids since day one. I mean,
Now,
man,
you told me first year I was a Carmelo Anthony guy.
Yeah.
Second year I knew LeBron was the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is this, man.
You told me from that first year, you seen Bron. You was like, nah, do it.
See, I went to see him in the McDonald's All-American game down here at the United Center.
Was it not a round ball classic, wasn't it?
No, he played at the McDonald's.
Was it?
At the United
Okay,
Center.
okay, yeah.
Down there at the United Center, McDonald's. It was a colleague of mine I worked with got me tickets. And we worked right here on Madison, the brand new LaSalle Bank building at the time. Like, man, I got tickets, man. We got off work to go down there. We went down there. He had some good
You sure went the
tickets.
round ball? I don't know if McDonald's was here that year.
Was it? It was something.
It was probably one of them games. Yeah, one of them. He played in a lot of them, but yeah.
Well, this is the thing. The guy named Al Brown, he had like them tickets right by the basket, man, on the floor.
Right.
I'm like, where you get these tickets from? He like, man, one execs gave it to me, you know? And I had never heard of the kid. I didn't know about no Sports Illustrated. I had known about the Hummer incident. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what made me start watching. What the fuck see this kid about? ESPN was running game. This motherfucker, man, you see, people who never seen this motherfucker just don't know how big he is. So the motherfucker caught a rebound. Just imagine we on the baseline, further away though. He caught that motherfucker rebound. Man, he grabbed that ball so motherfucking hard, that smack, boom, in his hand.
Yeah.
And when he hit the ground, it was like motherfucking King Kong. The whole floor shook.
I think you told me this, yeah.
I told you that.
How the floor shook.
Me and my boy looked at each other. My boy said, that motherfucker's a monster. Look straight up. So from that point on, I'm like, I gotta watch this motherfucker, man. And the kid been box office ever since, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave y'all with this note, man, before we get off here. In life, everything is learned through failure. I don't care what it is. To get the right recipe, to get the car to run right, to get the right thesis in anything, you gotta fail a bunch of times. And through failure, you find the equilibrium of the failure, which produced the correct result.
Mm-hmm.
Why I say that? To this day, Michael Jordan never ended up nowhere that he wasn't supposed to be. If you get what I'm saying, through his playing career, he never ended up in a spot where he wasn't supposed to be. Hence to why he's 6-0 in the finals.
You're saying he was a favorite.
Not even that. He never ended up where he wasn't supposed to be. He dominated. Now, he was more dominant than LeBron James. But he would have a finals losses if he ended up where he wasn't supposed to be. What I'm saying, if he would have went into the Garden and beat Boston Celtics that year when he was at the little fuzz on his head, that's equal to LeBron beating the 5-time Eastern Conference champions in Detroit on their own float and turning their lights off. If he would have beat Boston that year and went to the finals, he would have lost.
Not in doubt. The detractors would say, don't say that LeBron did it because they didn't have Ben Wallace that year.
Man, stop it. Stop it. He would have lost.
The same way LeBron James lost eventually in the NBA Finals against the San Antonio Spurs.
Same way. Magic Johnson played for 11 finals and lost 6. Ain't he 5-6 in the finals?
I don't know, is he? I gotta look it up.
I think Magic about 5-6.
Okay.
I think he played for it 11 times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to realize in the 80s, only the Houston Rockets and only the Houston Rockets went to the finals, right?
No, Detroit went to the finals in like 89.
No, I'm talking about in the West.
Oh, in the West, yeah.
With the Lakers.
I'm tripping, yeah.
When that motherfucker Sampson had the tip in.
Right, yeah, I'm tripping. You right, yeah.
How many other teams out of the West went to the finals in the 80s?
Yeah. You're right.
There you go.
You're right.
There you go.
You're right.
See what I'm saying? So be careful, man. And that Dallas blemish against LeBron, you can never wash that down. See, that's something Mike would never do. That's the difference.
Yeah, and I say that. That's the difference between I say you're right. You're right. That's on LeBron.
Down. And that's why when it comes to that ghost shit, he gonna eat that one.
But for people that say, but you say he at least number 2 on your list all time.
I don't want to rate that. I don't want to say he number 2. Mike, if you want to talk basketball accomplishments, Jordan not number 1. What makes Jordan number 1 when every time you have an argument when it's Jordan versus LeBron, you point to titles? Well, Bill Russell got 11 of them motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
As a player and 2 coaching, right?
Yeah.
A year ago, If we talking rings, you can't pinpoint that. Well, for LeBron, here's the thing. LeBron, man, that man had 10 scoring titles. He was a dog. Like I tell everybody this, I don't give a fuck what you say. Once a man become all time or something, whatever that something is, in your argument to boast somebody else being better than him, in that same subject, is dead. So 10 scoring titles, I know a lot of people want to hear that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Dude is the all-time leading scorer in NBA.
People thought that record was never going to be broken, and when he break it, it's small shit now. When he break it, now it ain't nothing.
Now it ain't nothing. But he played 20 years. The number one criteria to be a star at your job or anywhere is showing up to work and longevity.
Yes.
Longevity.
And you got to be able to put that ball in the basket at a high clip to get that record.
Jordan's career average is 30 points. LeBron's is 27.
Come on, man. A lot of dudes.
3 points a game. 3 points a game more. Average.